Welcome to Psychology the Daf. We are in Gemara Pesachim on Daf Ayin Ches. And the Gemara on the top of Amud Aleph talks about the function of the tzitz, of the gold plate that was worn by the Kohen Gadol, by the high priest. It was made out of gold with a tcheles sash, with a special kind of dyed blue cloth sash that wrapped it around the Kohen's head. It had inscribed in it, "Holy to Hashem," and it was clearly the pinnacle, the holiest garment of the Kohen Gadol's dress. It had God's name on it. It was made out of gold. It was on top of the head, and the Ishbitzer makes a very interesting observation about the order of verses and the proximity in which the Big Day Kahuna, and in particular the tzitz of the Kohen Gadol versus the Mechnasayim versus the pants. And we find in the Psukim in Perek Chav Ches, Psukim Men Beis through Men Vav, a description of the tzitz and the Mechnasayim. And the way the Ishbitzer understands it is, he says that you see, or you might think that the Kohen Gadol, who's in this high spiritual state, that he's wearing this gold plate with Hashem's name on it on his head, would be in a place that he wouldn't have to worry about his desires. Yet right after the tzitz is described, we describe the Mechnasayim, the pants, whose stated purpose in the pasuk itself is to cover the Kohen's nakedness. And this proximity carries an important message, which is that you can cover sexuality, but you can't hide from it. Meaning, no matter where you are, no matter what you are, no matter how spiritual you are, sexuality is a very potent force that sometimes can bring terrible destruction, and of course also can bring literally great production. And nobody can afford to ignore the realities and the dangers and the need to be aware of that. And so here the Kohen Gadol, of course, if we were to describe the vestments of the Kohen Gadol, it would make sense that the Kohen Gadol would wear pants. So it's not about the fact that the Kohen Gadol wears pants. It's about the fact that the order of the verses that describe the vestments of the Kohen Gadol go straight from the tzitz all the way to the pants, trying to say that as holy as you might be, you also have to be aware of your sexual realities and the ways in which that type of desire can affect you if it isn't moderated properly.